Comparison, one of the best balls in the game. Here we have the Nike Elite Championship, the best ball what Nike has to offer for indoor, the ball which LeBron James used in his training, the old version. And here we have one of the most legendary balls in the game, the Spalding TF1000 Legacy ball. This is the most known Spalding ball beside the original former NBA ball. And here we are. Which are the differences and which ball wins today? This or this?
The scene is getting crowded, I'ma ride my own wave. I don't need your approval, I'ma go my own way. My daddy told me to be first, you finish last place. The world showed me one way, I'ma go my own. Ride my own, ay 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 ay. Ride my own, ay 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 ay. Ride my own, ay 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 ay.
And we are again at Grand Garden Arena. Once again, if you don't have seen the last thing, we have compared two of the other top balls, indoor balls, the Wilson Evo NXT, the original ball, against the Wilson Evolution. And now we are here again, the Grand Garden Court, same conditions, and that it is what we need today. Also the same time, the sun is shining, and also like the last time around 30 degrees, so best conditions to compare it. On this side we have our Nike Elite Championship. The costs are around €75. That means some of the other top balls what we had now are more expensive. The weigh-in is around 593 grams. And I will tell you all about this ball, because there existed a version before this ball, and on and on and on. And we will check out this and we compare it to our TF1000 Legacy. What is other, what is better, what is not better, and that it is. And now we come to the TF1000. So, and on that side we have the TF1000 Legacy from Spalding. The costs are around €99, so one of the most expensive balls which you can buy for indoor. I will tell also about this something. And the weigh-in is almost similar to the Nike ball. It weighs in at around 589 grams. And also by this ball, I can tell you right now, this ball is loved or hated, you know, the same way. There are a lot of circumstances on, because this ball exists for a long time and they have changed the ball again. So if you would have all models of this ball, you would have all different kind of basketballs, that it is. And yeah, I will tell a lot about these things. So now we come into it. We start with the Nike Elite Championship. This ball is played in leagues, and also the TF1000 ball is played in a lot of leagues. So here we have really top quality basketballs, and these are game balls, you know. Really excellent balls, you can make nothing wrong, but they are all different. But the thing is, when they are used in leagues, does this mean, oh, this has to be now a good ball? Yeah, on one side it has to be a good ball, otherwise they would not use such a ball. But on the other side, it means how much does a company pay, you know, that they use their ball. And when you have a household name in the game and have a lot of money and influence, then you pay a league with a lot of money, and then they will use your ball, and that makes advertisement, marketing, and on, you know what I mean? So there we have to be careful, but it says something when it is used there, then it has to be a good ball. So we start with the Nike ball. It is used, for example, in the IBL league, you know, Y, I don't know in English now, the IBL league. This is in America, a league where the best prospects come together under 70 years old, you know. And there, for example, I've seen they use the Elite Championship, you know. Very good ball, and this is the version 2, you know, version 2.0 8P. And there was existing the version before. The difference was that was silver. The Elite was silver, and here we have it gold. So when you see the gold, then it is the 2.0 version, the new version. They were a little bit different. Yeah, and so very good ball. And other difference from our top balls is this ball is made in Thailand, you know. The Wilson balls were made in China, the Evolution and the Evo NXT. This is made in Thailand, and normally in Thailand they have the best quality of the balls. But here I will tell you later something. And this ball from Spalding is made in Vietnam, you know, because many people think all balls are made in China. No, there exists a lot of things also in India and so, but it's made in Vietnam. So to the Spalding ball. Spalding TF1000 Legacy. This is the original model right now, but also now exists different versions which look different and have a other channel design. But they are called TF1000 Legacy. You know, there you have to be careful, but where it is used, for example, it is used in the BBL, the German Basketball League. They use for a long time, because the sponsorship is Spalding, they use the TF1000 for many years as their league ball. In the Euro League, this ball, and there I will tell something then, Euro League. Then in the BNXT League, this is a new league which is played in the Netherlands and in Belgium. There they use the ball, they have a very, that would be my preferred, the color of the TF1000 which they use there is a little bit other, you know, I think so, a little bit blue and white and orange, that I would like to have. And then it is used in the Spanish league, in the Endesa. I cannot call it right in Spanish, I don't know Spanish, but there it is also used. So you see, in a lot of leagues they use this ball for many years. But I tell you also, there existed a lot of models, you know, over years. This ball exists, I think, over 20 years now. Yeah, it is from Spalding, the most known ball what they have to offer. Beside of the classical former NBA ball, yeah, this ball is the most known ball and the highest quality what Spalding had to offer. The thing is, Spalding produces now other things than back then. They were sold and on. But for example, we have here this ball, yeah. Then there was only the deep channel design ball, was the other model. Then the ZK Pro, this we had also on the video. ZK Pro was a very old ball, yeah, over 10 years old, and the people like the older versions much more. But that exists to all other Spalding models also, not only the TF1000. Then you can say about the other models the same, that Spalding is not that like back then in the 90s, early 2000s, yeah. Then there were a lot of other versions, Classic, ZK Classic, and on. All different versions of TF1000, all were other. Some like this version more, some like this more. But this new version, most people don't like. Yeah, but we will come also to this. And that it is about the ball. And to the Euro League ball, I tell you what. That is a black version, and my opinion is the black composite is always different to a classical orange composite feeling. But that you have to test out. But the thing is, what I cannot understand, this is a classical design, yeah, you see the channels, but on the EuroLeague ball they have other constructions of the channels. I mean, then you cannot say this is the same TF1000 when they have other construction. But be careful if you want to buy this ball that has other construction. So a lot of things what we have said now, and then we check out the differences from the jumping, from the channels, from the grip, from the feeling, and we will measure it up. Let's do it. So we started with this ball, Nike Elite Championship. You can check out under the description. There I have a link where LeBron James made a 1 hour around workout with the old version of an Elite Championship. Very, very nice. So let's do it.
Give it to me.
Check this out.
So, jumping test. Nike Elite against the 1000. So you have seen it, a little bit different, or? But the thing is, I'm an outdoor player, and outdoor it is always a difference. From day to day they can jump other. The thing is always, again, when it is hot, the balls jump higher, and when it is cold in winter, they jump completely low. That depends on the rubber material inside, you know, that is composite or both, but inside is rubber, and when rubber gets warm, it jumps higher, and there it depends which rubber they have used in there. But normally, this ball is known that it has a high bounce. I can tell you that from the last years. Always when you bring up in summer this ball, it jumps very high. But right now, very close to the TF1000 legacy ball. Yeah. Indoor, it is a complete other thing, because indoor, especially in the US, you will have hardwood all the time. It is a other thing, you know. And there we come to the point. You know, to decide which ball is better is always, where do you play? Do you play indoor? Do you play outdoor? Which ball are used? For example, when you play, I don't know, in the US in a league, and they use, for example, only the Nike Elite Championship, then it would be good if you use the same ball, because then you can train with that and you have your games with the same ball. If you will show up there with a molten ball, makes no sense. And on the other side, here by us, when they play in the clubs always with molten balls, then you would be better when you go with a BG 5000, for example, or a 4500 indoor ball, molten, because then you can train and have the same circumstances when it comes to a play, to a game, you know what I mean? And that is always the point. And when you play private also, you know, then you can decide, but that is always a thing. And now we come to the details. So now we check out the details. From Nike ball against the Spalding TF1000, they are really other balls, yeah, these two, but they are also complete other than our last two top balls, the Wilson Evolution and the Wilson Evo NXT. Why? Here we have really big and deep channels on both of them, and by our Wilson balls, they are more like a flat ball. They are complete other than those two balls. So Nike Elite Championship, very, very soft feeling, yeah. When you have this in your hand, really, really a soft ball, and really big channels, you see. For example, in comparison, the lines TF1000, they are smaller, they are thinner, and here they are brighter. Yeah, you will maybe not see it on the camera, but they are really brighter. And also here we have babbling in. Yeah, you see that? This is babbling. And on the TF1000 we have the classical, no babbling. Yeah, this is the first difference. It depends what do you like more. And they are really big channels. You see, there is my finger. Yeah, really big and also deeper. And on this ball, this is a channel design which is for many too extreme. Yeah, because they are so wide and also deep. Yeah, one of the deepest and brightest channels what you can get. And what I know now from my videos, most people cannot deal with that. They don't like it. Yeah, that I have to tell you, because it feels completely different to other balls. Especially when you come from a Wilson ball, an Evolution or an Evo NXT, you will think, boah, what is this? No, complete other. Also from the molten balls, you will say, boah, no, that does not go. You know, when you are from the early 2000s and you are a Spalding guy, then you maybe can deal with it. But then we have the problem that this ball feels complete other than the old versions of the TF1000. And there starts the problem with the 1000 ball. Yeah, because there were so many good models and they now say this is not that good anymore. And so they always say, wow, the old version, and they cannot accept that this is now a new ball. If they would have another name on it, in my opinion, the ball would have more success than now. Yeah, but it is used in all the leagues. But beside the leagues, people don't like the ball too much. That is what I have learned from my videos, you know. So, but we go on. The grip, yeah. Go to the channels. I can hold it very easy because they are very big and deep channels. On the panels I can also hold it, yeah, but not the absolute best. It may seem better now, especially when you grab it here and here. Better is when you have no thing, you know, then it is better. But here, this is not, a little bit more slippery, yeah. And TF1000 on the lines, absolutely no problem, yeah, to me, because to my hands this fits perfect, yeah. And also on the channels I can hold it, but not that good. Now you see I have a little bit of problem, but normally I can hold it. But right now that always depends. I have sun cream on, you know. Do you have sun cream on? How is the weather? Are you sweaty now or not? All that factors depends. When you get it, it is also not the best grip, but normally you can hold it. But I would go from the grip with this ball, because you feel it immediately when you go with your hand on. You can hold it better, yeah. That it is. In comparison to the Wilson balls, but it is tough, you know. It's really tough. But I would say the Wilson ball, yeah, for most people I think the Wilson balls have more grip than the TF1000. And here is very good, you know. Then we come to the design of the lines. This is, I call it the Wilson design, you know. Because here we all have transition, and I'm not a fan of this. I will say this always again, yeah. You see the line comes, transition. Line comes, transition. And that can open up. And on the Spalding ball we don't have this. Here this is really perfect. There is nothing. You see, no transition. This is one piece, and here is a transition in the middle, but here very good made. But you also feel it a little bit. It's not so that it closes perfect, but that is so minimal that you can forget it. On some things it is better, and on some, like here, a little bit. But this is critic on the highest point, yeah. But here I can tell you, from all four top balls with the Evolution ball, the Evo NXT, and those two, here this is not that good made. That we have to say. Here we really see that the quality goes a little bit down, and you feel the transition, yeah, you feel it. Also on the other side, this is not perfect made, yeah. That you can make better, and when you play it often it can open up. yeah. But also it is better made than on the lower prices balls, of course, yeah, because you have to pay a lot of money. But from all 4 balls, this is the ball which is not made best, yeah, and that it is. So to the valve, yeah, you feel it a little bit, you know, it is not perfect. Also here again, yeah, but that always depends from ball to ball, you know. This is handmade. When you get another ball, it may be other, but I will mention it. This is not the best, yeah. Normally in Thailand, you see it here, made in Thailand, the molten balls, or our Platinum series, the old version from Spalding, they are really, really good made. But here, no, yeah. Here the valve, perfect, yeah. Really, really good made. Really nice, you feel nothing there, you see really quality, yeah. But also here, this code, companies, we don't need this code, you know. Why do I pay so much money for a basketball, 100 euro, that you have then a slippery thing on? For what, you know? You can make this order, this code, you know. Really, we don't want to pay money to have such a slippery tool on. That is not correct, is one thing. And here we have a little bit similar. Here we have it. But here I would say it is better made, yeah. This is a little bit better, but also there, that looks not good, that dark thing. We don't need this. So that is the thing. From the babbling, complete the other thing. This is more like, yeah, it's not an evolution feel, but from Wilson, but it is really, really nice made, yeah. So a soft feeling, nice babbling. It feels really like a soft indoor ball, yeah. And on this side, this ball feels really harder, yeah. Is also a point what people don't like that much in comparison to other balls, a hard ball, yeah. But the thing is, you love this feeling or you hate it. And I, for example, I love it. You see, I use it outdoor, it is used up a little bit, but when you get it, the babbling feeling is complete order to all other balls. I almost have 100 balls, and I can tell you this ball feels complete different, yeah. So really, oh, that is so fine, you know what I mean? And that it is, you know. So we have gone to this, and now the question is, how big is yours? Let's do it.
And it feels so good.
So, and now the question is, how big is yours? When you enter a basketball court or street ball court and someone asks you how big is yours, what will be your answer? I would say bring out the magic band. So how big is yours? Magic, magic, or? So we measure it up and I will tell you the difference from those balls. Wait a little bit. So here you will see it. We are here, you may see it, yeah, 29 and 8, around that we are, yeah. And that is a little bit similar to the Wilson Evolution. So size like, I can tell you by feeling, when you have it in your hand, you may think, boy, that feels so big, but it is not that big, you know. The Evo NXT is the biggest of those 4 balls, and the Evolution and this are similar. And now I will show you the 1000 Legacy. So here you see it, TF1000 Legacy, almost 29 and 7. Yeah, you see that maybe on the camera. So that means this ball is size like the smallest of those 4 top balls. Yeah, that you have to know, to like, to not like, and that it is. And to the consistency of jumping when you dribble it. Wow, that is hard to tell because I'm an outdoor player. I play street ball on different courts. You know, here we have a rough rubber court, very old. I have played on gravel ground, on carpet, on asphalt, smooth on rough ones, on concrete, rubber places, smooth on rough ones, you know, cobblestone. And those places are always a little bit wobbling, not straight. So there I cannot tell you, you know. There you have to go on a hardwood indoor, then you can say something about it. Outdoor it is a different story, you know. So final thoughts on the balls. Tough to say, it depends what you like more, this ball or this ball. And now we need a winner. Which is the winner? Nike Elite Championship or the legendary TF1000 Legacy? Let's do it. And it is. It is even a draw, like the last time with the Wilson and Wilson Evo NXT and the Evolution. Why? Because they are both so good, but it depends what you like more, you know. They are excellent indoor balls, you know. And it comes at the end what you want to prefer more or what you don't like. Those 2 balls have deeper channels. If you like that, you will go with a Nike or with the Spalding. If you like more flatter balls, you go with an Evolution or the Evo NXT. If you want to shoot from outside, you go with the Evo NXT. You know, and on and on and on. That depends. Softer feeling has this ball. This is a really hard feeling. Some like this, some like this. You know what it is. But all are great, great indoor balls. Also, the price is a category. This and the Evo NXT are one of the most expensive ones. If you don't have that much money, you go with this or with an Evolution. That ball you also get sometimes around 50 euro. And so you have to decide. Great, great balls. And other balls to mention, which are also in that level of categories. For example, a Baden Elite. I don't have it, but it depends in that league also as an indoor ball. If you have not much money, you can watch for this ball. And also one ball what I want to mention, but after this, the Rock, for example, I also don't have, but those balls will come. But one of the balls which I say you, which is absolutely a high caliber ball, Tarmac BT 900X, the deepest channels of them all. If you think this ball have deep channels, then you have never seen the Tarmac ball. If you like that, excellent ball. The cheapest of them all around, but quality, high end, I tell you that. Tarmac has only the problem, maybe they don't have the money, they don't have the influence, but if they would have much money, they would be in the game as a league ball around those things. Believe me that Tarmac will grow up, is my opinion, excellent option, but you have to like those very, very deep channels. And that it is. Great, great balls, buy whatever you like, test it out in a shop whenever possible. I hope I could help you. I do that only for my own, because I'm interested in, and that it is. So, we will see us again. Nice time. Until next time, bye and ciao.